I'm gonna do something I have never done before. James wanted to give me an early Christmas gift because he saw this at Five Below and thought I would like it. It's a dog treat maker, and what really sold it for us is the first one on the list is peanut butter pumpkin treats, which we know Herbie loves pumpkin. He's not really a peanut butter fan. He likes pumpkin more than peanut butter, but we recently came into a lot of pumpkins. Most we gave to the chickens already, but the ones that seemed still in good condition, Mom decided to make her own pumpkin puree. So we have that. The recipe called for half a cup, which is what we got about right here. And I'm about to start mixing the other ingredients. We have all-purpose unbleached flour. Unbleached is the kind that you would use for dogs. There's other types of flours that may be better, but this is what we have for now. We have it double stacked for keeping the pests away, and then vegetable oil to coat it, but it looks kind of like a waffle maker, and I'm gonna make it and try it out and see how it goes. Just noticed that my sweater matches the dog treat maker, so that's nice, and the bowl too, funny enough. But the recipe also calls for 1 large egg, which I think we just picked up from the chickens today. I can't crack it with one hand, unfortunately. Maybe one day, not today. So we're doing that. And then, of course, our half cup of pumpkin puree. I'll get the rest later. 3 tablespoons of the creamy peanut butter, and 1 cup of your flour. Most people recommend using different types of flour, like almond flour or coconut flour, even rice flour or something like that. But this is what I have, and Google says it's still dog safe. And most things, if not poisonous, are good and okay in moderation. You could probably put all this in a blender or something, and maybe that's what I should have done here, but I'm gonna start with a spoon and see how it goes. Yeah, a blender or a mixer would have been much easier for this recipe, but with all things that you cook or bake or whatever, it's all a labor of love, and dogs have a lot of love to give, so I feel like giving back today. Gives my mind something to do as well. Good distraction. I'm gonna keep mixing and mixing, and I'll come back to you when it's ready. It was a lot thicker than anticipated, but with little to no water, I guess it was to be expected after all. Now it says to spray some vegetable oil on this and preheat it, and when the red light is on, then it's ready, and it'll take like 5 to 7 minutes to cook. See you then. Okay, it said that when the red light went off, that's when preheating was over. It just flipped off. So I'm gonna open this bad boy, and sure enough, it does look ready, and fill it up. I don't know, oh gosh, that might be too much. I don't know how much to fill these. This batter might make a couple batches, but we're gonna start out at least. These may not turn out very good, but hey, it's for the dogs. Whoops! Careful not to touch it like I did. I'm starting to think maybe I should just lather it on there and let the waffle maker do the rest, and then we can cut it apart after, probably. That would have been maybe easier to do. Well, time will tell. Okay, pretty sure it's been less than 5 to 7 minutes, but it smells like it's already done, and it looks like any longer, and it might burn. It said to open it with an oven mitt. I don't have one of those, so I used a towel, as you just saw, and then it says use a wood spoon to get it out. So, that's what we're doing. I need to put the phone down. I got them out, they look good, and then I started putting some like directly in the middle, and we'll see how that goes instead. Press it down with my towel here. Hopefully that worked out better than it did the first time. Here we go for try 2. To make them look somewhat more like what they're supposed to look like. And we're going to do a taste test here with our favorite house vacuum. Sandy. Passed her test. Let's see if it passes Herbie's. I'm not so sure. We'll see. Second batch is done. Third one's on the way. I didn't add nearly enough for the top and bottom ones, so I added more. This one's overflowing again. I'm going to do a taste test with Herbie on a full one. We'll see. So it looks like from the recipe, it's going to make about 4 batches of 6. Come on, buddy. I made it just for you. I put all the love I have left. Bruh. He isn't really a fan of bread-like substances, so maybe that's what's going on here. Inside of the cross-section does look kind of bready, but maybe... Come on, buddy, I made it just for you. At least we know Sandy likes it. I thought he was chewing on it. When I turned around, he was chewing on his foot. There's the tiny piece I left him in hopes he'll try. Doesn't look like he will, but... Yeah. We know that one will. Maybe if he watches her. And try with another one. Maybe. Bruh. Well, Sandy's getting them all. The good thing about this is the pumpkin one's not the only recipe. They have other recipes. Some came on the instruction sheet. Some you'll have to find online. But at least we tried it. End up the second batch, still waiting on the third, but there's buzz in the house going about how good this one smells. And theoretically, with the ingredients listed, if you added maybe some sugar, or maybe you wouldn't even need it at all because of the peanut butter, it's all human-grade ingredients. You probably could eat it. And in theory, this is really just a waffle maker, so... Well, this is, well, minus a few, pretty much what 4 batches will get you, which is all that the recipe online had showed. But I forgot to mention something pretty important, and it's about peanut butter. So most people think that all peanut butter is dog safe, but actually only the peanut butter that's xylitol free is safe for dogs, which this one is. Xylitol is basically like some sort of artificial sweetener or something, almost like theobromine in chocolate. Dogs just can't digest it. They can't, their bodies can't process it, so make sure your peanut butter is xylitol free.